I noticed that the MCP joints in the design were not offering the flexibility that the natural human hand does. So I started thinking of ways in which I could improve my design, and that's how I came up with an ultra-flexible mechanism which would allow for controlled movement in all directions. I started thinking where else this device could have a potential application, and I noticed that if I connected many of these mechanisms together, I would end up with a fully controllable worm-like device. I consulted the idea with many doctors, and it turned out that such an invention would be very useful in the field of medicine, and that's how BST was born. The bionic surgical thread for medical applications is an innovative medical device which I have been working on for over 3 years. Due to an ongoing patent procedure, I am only able to provide a few key aspects of my invention. Here they are. BST is a micro-invasive endoscopic device, which, thanks to its modularity, can be used in a very wide spectrum of procedures. In addition to this, it is also highly flexible, which allows it to get to the hardest to reach places in the human body. Some applications include surgical procedures, direct drug delivery, and visual inspections. When the pandemic broke out, personal protective equipment was very scarce in Poland. Therefore, together with a group of friends, we started 3D printing face shields for medical staff all over Poland. When 3Lab won the Polish hackathon, they donated their entire money prize so we could buy filament to help save others' lives. On behalf of myself and everyone else who received support thanks to our charity, I would like to thank the entire 3Lab team for their hard work and generosity. Thank you so much for taking the time to listen to my part of the presentation. I hope you enjoyed it. I am now going to hand it over to Igor, who is going to tell you a bit more about the future of 3Lab. Bye!
We meet today on the opening day of the Museum of Future in Dubai. This museum wants to talk about the future, teach about the future, and amaze us with it in an innovative and exceptional on a global scale way. We have learned that its material part symbolizes the knowledge that we have already acquired, while its emptiness, which is also a part of the whole structure, is a metaphor of the future and everything that is still undiscovered. It is the need to explore the unknown, to explore new worlds and ideas that guided us in creating Project Future. The motto of Expo 2020 Dubai, Connecting Minds, Creating the Future, is very close to us. Our students, teachers and experts work together to achieve a common goal: create the future by changing the way we think about what education even is. Being aware of the fact that the first person who is going to live on the moon has already been born, we bring up various subjects, and we bring them up in a way previously unimaginable in Polish education system. With the help of world-renowned experts on matters like space, AI, trends, climate, security, blockchain and many others, we jumped into the future, and then we came back to the present. And we came back for a reason. We don't want to wait for the future to unfold in front of us. We came back to address the problems of the future by creating and developing solutions of the future. Among others, writing an open report for education departments, because nothing teaches better than doing. And now, Kinga will take you on a trip to our high school.
Right, thank you. My name is Kinga Kulpa and I will be introducing you to our design section, which has a few subcategories including communication design, graphic design and interior design, which I will be showing you right now. I believe that the initial part of every project is the most crucial one because it is the time where we brainstorm for ideas and try to solve issues that we find on the way. As you can see on the right, those are students that are putting the whole spaces together. So we are not only responsible for the conceptual work that is on the left, but also the real putting things on the walls and trying to discover the spaces that we have in our. When searching for ideas, we always have to have in mind that we are creating a space for hundreds of people that will be using the space every day. So we always have to keep track of school community guidelines. As you can see here, we started this project with the main idea of using Vincent van Gogh as our inspiration. After being done with the conceptual work, all of the digital files are put into actual products. So for example, a digital drawing would be printed out on a canvas and put into the wall. The furniture, this is the time where the furniture are bought and put into the space. And as you can see here, this is one of the walls of the final space. But our projects aren't only inspired by artists, we are also deeply inspired by museums around us. This classroom was inspired by the Museum of Modern Art in New York. On the right side you can see the name of the museum, and on the left side you have the wall called Material Lab, where we show different materials in not so common way. We always try to adapt the spaces to the students that will be using them. So for example, in each space you will find a variety of plants and flowers that lighten up the mood of the space. We also use a lot of colors, but we have to be careful here because we do not want people using the space to be overwhelmed by the amount of items and details that they can find there. We are always looking for new creative opportunities, and this is where our collaboration with Gdynia City Museum comes in, because with this collaboration we have a lot of meetings and workshops with professionals, professional architects and professional graphic designers, helping us to build our knowledge and also helping us with creating our own spaces in school. During these collaborations we also have activities such as walks along our city, trying to get to know the architectural trends, past and current trends, which I find really amusing. But keeping the theme of collaborations, Ula will now tell you a bit more about how we help each other during the pandemic.
Now we'll share the best of what we have with others. Our knowledge, our time, our experience and our skills. In response to COVID-19 lockdown, FreeUp students came up with an idea of creating a network of educational online support. It took 4 days for our students from the 380 section to develop a software where a kid or parent in need of free tutoring can register and receive help from automatically assigned teen volunteer. The software won the largest COVID-19 hackathon, Hack the Crisis. In March 2020, FreeClass became operational far earlier than any systematic institutional support.
The FreeClass team has proved that the sky is the limit. They took part in the hackathon that was organized by Polish government because of pandemic. They provided the solution, the platform that enables the connection between students from high schools to teach the younger peers from primary schools. It is very effective because it is safe, especially in pandemic times, to teach their peers online. We are very, very satisfied with the winners, with the FreeClass team, with their creativity, talent and their sense of responsibility for common good. And we keep fingers crossed for their success in other competitions. Good luck!
We help pupils from 17 primary schools from 6 Polish towns. Our volunteers spend 7,000 hours helping others. We share our knowledge from 30 curricular and extracurricular subjects, as well as our interests and passions, such as 3D printing, Arduino, or playing chess. Our sponsor, JIT Team, donated dozens of laptops for digitally excluded children in a rural area. When Free Class won the hackathon, students decided that the prize money will be spent on the filament for the 3D printers. Last, but not least, we help refugee kids, Nomad Women Foundation, and we give classes in minority languages. As you can see, FreeLab is a comforting story about good people. Free Class can be easily expanded and adapted by any high school in Poland or abroad. We provide free software, all necessary information, and materials. We are currently working on a new international platform. Free Class is our gift for you. Would you like to join us?
As you may see, TrueLab is a unique community which gathers incredible people and their extraordinary projects. It's one big educational ecosystem where everybody's unique contribution is vital for our development. You can always count on help and support from the others whenever you face some problems. In TrueLab, we are all working together and aiming on improving and embellishing the world around us. And the uniqueness of TrueLab is that there are no such things as boundaries. Every idea is taken into consideration. And there we have our answer for probably one of the most significant questions that you may ask us. Why choose TrueLab? Thanks to the great work of each person and amazing collaboration, the whole team of TrueLab has been appreciated by many excellent institutions. We'd probably spend hours on listing all of those awards that make us deeply grateful and proud. Therefore, we are much more than honored to be among the finalists of GESS Education Awards 2021 in category of Community Awards for Citizenship. And attending Expo 2020 Dubaju, UAE is the greatest privilege for our whole team. We are more than entirely thankful to be here with you today.
We are never alone. The key to our success is always teamwork. Teams of students, experts and teachers work on each project. The names of TrueLab members and all of our friends that we can always count on are listed on our website. We'd like to encourage you to visit it and find out more about our innovative projects and current undertakings. If you want to learn more about our team, feel free to scan the QR code visible on the screen, which will direct you to our website, where you can easily find our contact details. Thank you for your attention. We hope that you enjoyed today's presentation and that it gave you a chance to immerse yourself in our TrueLab world. We look forward to hearing back from you.